Hello and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade. I think that's how you pronounce that. Uh, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into it, so here we go. Okay, so we are back with this psycho. I'm pretty sure she's going to end up a psycho anyway. Ugh. Funny thing is, I can't remember what we're doing. That is a great start. Oh. I wish you could run like faster. Find Jared Drury's intel about the party. That's locked. One second, I need to change my headphones back to transparency. That's no better, actually. I had it on noise cancellation, and while talking, I feel like my ears are blocked up. Where am I fucking going? Through here? Right, so what do you suppose we do? Can't get through that door. Can't get through that door or the other door. And yet again, right at the beginning, I am stuck. I need to figure this out. I'll leave that up there if you guys want to read it for a minute. I actually no, yeah, I will read. I will read it. Sorry, I got my words muddled up. I semi-read that. I just paused and muted the microphone so I could have a vape. Because apparently that was more important than reading that. I don't. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay. Where do we go? Oh, that's a closet. There is literally nothing in here. I'll be back when I figure this out. Okay, it was that simple. My bad. So I'm guessing we are going down there. What I want to know is, when is the fighting going to start to happen? Who are you? Well, you can tell me what I'm doing. I've just been here, haven't I? Yeah, I've just walked back on myself. Good one. Right, I'm gonna go in that door over there. Mask of Stealth L2. Oh. Unseen passage allows you to move around without being seen. In this state, it is not possible to physically interact with the environment. You may, however, stealthily read a document or examine an object. This power will be activated automatically if you enter a location that is prohibited. Wow. I kind of want to know what will happen if she does. If I can figure out how to get in there. Okay. Let's go down here. Right, I'm going to be back in a minute because I don't actually think my audio is being recorded for the game. So bear with. Right, I'm back. It wasn't picking up the audio at all.
He must be hiding somewhere else.
Alright, let's continue. If you want to read that, feel free. I'll leave that in a minute, but I'm seeing this opportunity to vape.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Alright, I think I left that longer than I needed to. She's looking for her teddy.
Mr. Teddy.
I don't know who Hilda Andrews is. Can't do anything with that.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Oh, I can do that one.
Only Richard would still use that. Nothing. Ugh. It's true that he always saves everything on old media. How many hours have I spent sitting in this armchair for my therapy sessions? So, did you find your teddy?
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
No. I haven't learned anything about this party yet. You wait for me here while I look around a little more, okay?
Okay, Mom.
So I wonder Am I meant to be helping her look for Teddy?
Maybe I'll find a way to read it.
Mr.
Oh,
Teddy.
I've got a floppy disk. Maybe that needs to go into the computer. No?
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Nothing. Ugh. It's true that he always saves everything on old media. Ugh, impossible. It's locked.
Is this that Hilda lady that's on my goals? Spy on Hilda McAndrews. Is that her? How come I can't get in there? Oh, maybe it is.
Why did you come back? Why? Other than to show that you're doing just fine on your own. If you only knew everything I've done for you. Ma'am.
Hilda's more concerned with the men than she is with Hazel. I hope she'll be happy to hear that. The other advisors might be hiding things from her.
Oh, and it was. Now find whoever that is. What is that? Find Jared Drury's intel about the party. Yeah, I can't do anything while I'm like this. So I'm going to go back into here.
Mr. Teddy. Are you almost done?
Not yet, sweetie. As soon as I find something, we'll go.
Yes, but what is it? I feel like I've done everything here.
He must be hiding somewhere else.
I've done that. Oh, okay. That's what I was forgetting to do. Oh, I don't want to click that
Only
one.
Richard would still use that.
Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Here we go.
He must be hiding somewhere else.
Richard must have had a breakthrough, if Hazel's interested in it.
Okay, so
I see guilt. Richard often asked me.
I've done that. Done those two drawers. I've just done that. Is there anything else I need to do? No.
Mr. Teddy.
That was locked. I did not expect anyone to be in here.
See? Make yourself at home. Don't mind me. How am I not surprised?
What doesn't surprise you?
For you to turn up at a time like this.
The prince had me released.
Of course, she needs you. I'm guessing she sent you to spy on the council.
It's so annoying I can't do any of these. Just do that one.
What do you mean?
Tell me, do you remember the last time she pulled you out of your musty hole?
It's just that
You don't remember, do you? You're still having those little memory issues, it seems. And I suppose Halsey's here too.
Of course she is.
The more the merrier.
Don't start with me, Beryl. Otherwise...
Why don't you go out and play in the sun? And let me get back to work.
Work. With everything that's going on. Hazel will appreciate your dedication.
Get out, please.
That's all I'm going to be able to find out about him. Hazel's gonna be disappointed.
Well, that was a pile of crap. Oh, his bedroom. See, it's annoying that I didn't have enough points to do all that. Can I upgrade from here? See, I don't even know how much points we have. None by the looks of it. I don't even know how you get it. I just want to eat people. Okay. Not there. I still haven't done that.
Are you almost done?
Okay.
Not yet, sweetie. As soon as I find something, we'll go.
I'm beginning to think it's not even in here. I don't want to click that. Can we go down? No? That's just going back to the beginning of where I started. Just having a quick vape. This is annoying me now. Right, it's got to be in there because we can't go through there, I don't think. I'm going to try it anyway. No. Where was that lady's room? Because that did that automatically when I came through this door. I can't even get in there now.
I need to focus.
Well, fuck you. I'm lost. I don't actually know what I'm meant to be doing.
Let you out. How amusing.
I can't go through there. I don't even know what that does.
No, not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Done everything on that. I can't even get in there anymore. Let me leave and let me go back in. So annoying. What am I meant to be doing? Hold on. I'll be back. So my understanding, it's back here.
There are traces, but I can't break that illusion. It's much too strong. This is what Hazel asked me to bring her.
There we go. I did not just Google that. Because that was taking me as long... that was taking me a long time for that little one thing. That was so annoying. What's next? Go to Halsey or investigate the other members of the Primo John. I don't know who Halsey is. Can I get down there now? No.
I told you I've got work to do.
Right, still can't go into there. Can I go back in here now? Nope. Can I grab my child now? Where is she? Over there. Have you found your teddy yet?
Are you almost done?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Leisha. I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes, there was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent, Deneb Osborne?
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delsin.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were you able to see or hear anything interesting?
Hilda was in her room. She was acting strangely.
What do you mean?
She was whispering things, talking to a picture of MM.
Touching, but that's of no importance.
I found Journey in Jara's office.
How did she get in there?
I don't know. But MM joined her.
It's like there's no security here. But do go on. I want to know everything. What did you see?
They talked, and Mem told her that you wanted to see her. She told her she had to bring her back. Journey agreed. That's it.
Was there anything else?
That's all I was able to find.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, Leisha.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes, one of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon, as that's where he does his research. I had hoped to find him there. But she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Leisha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be dangerous.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
Of course. And one last thing. Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Leisha.
I'm glad that bit's out of the way. That shouldn't have been that difficult. Why can I not? What's going on now? Ah, there we go.
Come here. Thanks, You've brought me Journey. I knew I could count on you.
Jay is waiting in the antechamber. She's nervous. Tell Delsin to go easy on her.
We'll see about that.
Did you need me for anything else?
Not right now, but I will soon. I have one more favor to ask of you.
All right. I'll be waiting in the next room.
Oh, a new person. Galib Bazori. Oh, choose a profile. Investigator, jack of all trades, veteran, free. Profile with no pre... Okay. Profile that focuses on dialogue skills and physical attribute. It allows you to use the character's auras in conversations. Jack of all trades. Profile that focuses on improving attributes and a large selection of skills. It allows a maximum number of interactions but with less mastery. Investigator. Profile that focuses on knowledge and skills that allow you to go undercover, extort or steal information. All. I kind of want to go veteran. I'm doing it. So I got... But how do you know how many are available experience? I guess that's it. I feel like he would be oh, yeah, I don't know, we'll go with it. What's that top one? With the power, the vampire is able to detect the supernatural both in creatures around it and traces they leave behind. Oh. I'm gonna go for that one. I think I picked that for the first character. I can't remember. We'll find out.
My prince. Delsin.
Zori.
It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The Code Red is linked to the Unification Party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Jara Drury, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen. What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know. It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Ancilai heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius, with Jara gone. He's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
Oh, we're playing as him now. So what am I doing? Find... however you say that. Yeah, I'm not good at reading. Come on, I need you to run.
Sorry, but my instructions are clear.
You little shit.
I'm just following orders.
You have no idea what's at stake. My most honored sire, you're wasting your time here.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about. Apparently, Caius feels he's entitled to refuse to see a member of the Primogen. I won't forget it.
I'm never going to be able to do any of these. Oh, okay, I didn't know that you could do that. But where's the points coming from just to do that? That has a 25% success, 47. Let's go with that one. Fuck.
This isn't just a courtesy visit. You need him.
Oh, don't worry about me. I always manage on my own. Tell me, you haven't introduced me to your charming protege yet.
Zhu Feng.
Yes, Zhu Feng. A name that's as delectable as her blood, I'm sure. Ah, you're planning to introduce her to the very select club of Caleb Bazori's progeny, aren't you?
Okay, that's not going to work. Discipline powers. That's not going to work at all. We'll get off that. We'll just go for that one.
I hope that the prince will allow me to, shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows? Dear Hazel is so unpredictable. At any rate, it would be an honor for me to welcome and guide her.
You will speak of nothing with her at all.
Is that an order?
A word of advice.
Oh, pardon me. I fell out of the habit of receiving advice from you so long ago. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must end this ever so pleasant conversation. I need to find a way to avoid losing too much money.
Okay, at least now I get that bit. Can I go through here?
Mr. Bazori, can I help you?
I need to see Caius.
He doesn't want anyone to bother him.
Prince's orders.
I see. He's holed up in the server room. You'll need a pass to get in. There's one on his desk.
Thank you.
There we go. Where's his desk? Oh, thank God I can run. Is that it? I can't go down there. Can't go in there.
Caius's office. The key card must be in there.
These screens aren't going to watch themselves.
I've got it. Now I need to find the server
It's gonna
room.
be a
Where's
long
that?
night.
Here. Whoop.
I imagine she sent you. Finally, some good news on this shitty night.
What's the situation?
Not good. Not good at all.
The prince needs more than that. I hope you've got it.
You want details.
Tell me what happened.
Everything was going as planned until 11:10 p.m. The prince's child, Miss Sellers, contacted me. The Hartford Warlocks had just arrived. That's the last time we heard from any of them. Less than 20 minutes later, we received the code red, just as we were leaving to join them.
Who sounded the alert?
A man named Wu. Ever heard of him? A retainer, one of Jason Moore's bodyguards.
Moore, the asset manager. What was he doing at the unification party?
He was supposed to answer technical questions about the financial viability of the agreement. Moore is good at hiding our kind trafficking. He's one of them, after all.
And you're the one who received the code red, personally.
It arrived directly, here. It's authentic. I verified it.
Anything that could be of interest to the prince?
I'm working on it. Jara Drury is the expert, not me. If only she was here.
Any movement with the Anarchs?
As usual, they're keeping their distance. You know it's always a pain in the ass to locate them.
Any word from Hartford?
Do you think it's them?
It would be ill-fated.
I knew we should never have trusted those damn warlocks.
Any sign of Jara?
Nothing at all. And that's not good. According to the protocol, she should have been there early. If they got hit, she would have been first in line. There's one thing we haven't considered. The Crimson Oaks.
They were behind the Quincy Market attack, weren't they?
I don't have any proof. We just caught a thin blood who wanted to trap the prince, and who told us about them. Apparently they're new in town, but Miss Drury thinks he's giving us the runaround.
Did you look into it?
I tried, but I didn't have the resources to discover anything else.
Leave no stone unturned.
Hello? You. It's about damn time. Shit. What? You're... Hello? Damn it! I lost them.
Who was it?
Whoa. Shit. Now it's just ringing.
What did he say?
The party was indeed attacked. Apparently it was a real bloodbath. He and James had just enough time to get more out. They're stopping by his place to pick up some sensitive documents.
And then what? Are they coming here?
I don't know. We got cut off.
Call him back. I'll inform Hazel.
This is a critical moment for us. I have summoned you here tonight to organize our reaction to an imminent threat.
What threat exactly? We've got no reason yet to
Cut
think...
her off again and I'll slit your throat.
Oh! Excuse me!
Careful, Hazel.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Enough! I command you to be silent and listen to me.
Oh, so that's how it is.
That's enough, Beryl.
Yes, it's come to this. You would do well to listen to your sire. We have just been attacked. This is not a time for childish displays of discontent. Caleb, the code red was sent by Wu. Go to Moore's and find out what's going on.
As you wish.
And bring Moore back to me. He was supposed to be at the party. I don't understand why he's the only one who was able to call us. I would like to speak to him very much.
Consider it done.
I trust you. He might be involved in this, so gather any documents you can find there that could tie us to him.
Very well.
Delson, see if you can get Caius to find us a new middleman in the cane business to manage our interests. I don't want to take any chances. Then, I want you to talk to everyone. Somebody must have seen or heard something. Dajan, make sure all our defenses are in place.
Yes, Hazel.
You will go to the old Jefferson Library.
What's there?
That's where the Hartford Chantry calls home here. I gave them the building so they could have a base in Boston.
I demand to take her place.
Request denied.
What game are you playing, Hazel? It's a suicide mission.
It's all right. I got this. I'm not made of sugar.
She's not ready for this kind of mission. I should go with her, at the very least.
No, you will remain here. Mem goes alone.
Why don't you send Dajan instead?
Enough, Hilda. Dajan has work to do elsewhere, and I don't need to explain myself.
Hazel, if anything happens to her, I'll...
Nothing, Hilda. You'll do nothing. It's high time you learned to trust her.
Which one of us are you planning to send to the party?
She's already left.
What? Who?
I sent Leisha.
Are you serious? A few hours ago, she was snoozing behind locked doors in a psych ward.
You're playing a dangerous game, Hazel. Without us, you would never have come into power.
You've chosen the worst possible moment to turn your back on us.
On the contrary, I find this moment very appropriate. I am the Prince of Boston, and you are the Primogen. I owe you nothing. Delson, escort them out. The session is adjourned. You all have your instructions.
Oh, things are getting interesting. So maybe this is when we get to fight and stuff. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, do I get to pick? I'll go with him. So, does that mean we've got more points? Go with that one again. Oh, it just cut straight to it.
Nice badge.
Keep an eye on the elevator. I'm gonna go wait for forensics.
Okay. Let me know when they get here.
Excuse me.
Message from the sheriff. Prince asked more for 5 reports. If I can't bring back their author, I must bring back the reports at least. I'll know them when I see them.
Hopefully we get to do some fighting now. Can I get in?
Special Agent Smith.
The FBI! Finally, some backup. Lieutenant's expecting you. Straight ahead. Watch out for the bloodstains. Forensics hasn't been through here yet.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm still looking.
Don't worry.
I'll finish here and then I'm on my way.
Free. You're gonna be okay.
Lieutenant Anderson, I'm in charge of the investigation.
Special Agent Smith, FBI.
Really? Smith? Is that some kind of joke?
No, why?
Let it go. Never mind. I'll give you the DL. We got a call from the caretaker around 2:15. He told us that one of his residents was brought in with an injury carried by his bodyguards. We sent a squad car that got here around 2:45.
Is the caretaker still here?
He's in the living room, but I don't think you'll be able to get anything useful out of him. Poor guy's in shock.
Who was the first person on the scene?
That would be Baker. He's somewhere around here. It shouldn't be hard to find him.
Okay, then what?
When they stepped inside, the guys came face to face with that.
Do we know who the victim is?
Yeah, he had his ID on him. It's the owner, a guy named Jason Moore. I don't know who this guy pissed off, but things didn't work out too well for him.
Did you secure all the exits and entrances to the building?
Yes, we've got men on the ground floor and in the parking garage.
How do you get to the parking garage?
You'll have to ask the caretaker. He's the one who took my men down there.
Do we know if he had a family?
Yeah, a wife and an 8-year-old daughter. The wife, Lydia Moore, 34 years old, architect, dual citizen of Costa Rica and the US, no criminal record. Yeah, we're trying to get a hold of her. The daughter, June. We've looked and she's not here either.
What have you got on Moore?
He was an asset manager. But if you ask me, he was involved in some shady stuff that we're sure to find out about. It's not every day that an accountant gets his head chopped off.
Where are the bodyguards?
We haven't found anyone yet.
Go on.
We're still looking for the head. We're waiting on forensics for everything else, but they're busy with another case.
What case?
You haven't heard? At one international place. They say it was a real bloodbath. So, you're here to take over the case?
No. I'm working on something else. Moore's name popped up in one of our investigations, but I can't talk about it.
Okay, I'll let my team know.
So, when Sense the Invisible is active, looking at a non-human character is enough to identify its nature. It is also possible to reveal the tracks left by a supernatural creature and learn more about it. Interesting.
Agent Smith from the FBI is here. We're still in charge of the investigation, so please cooperate with him.
There's a retainer here somewhere.
Am I looking for a retainer? Can I just eat people?
The apartment has changed since my last visit. Somebody slept here. Mr. Adams?
No. This can't be happening. What a nightmare. So much blood.
I've got a few questions.
I tried to help him. I told him we should call 911. I told him.
Sir, listen to me. You had nothing to do with this. You did the right thing.
He was bleeding. I saw him.
I know. And you did the right thing. You offered to help.
He didn't answer. How could I have known?
You called the police. There was nothing more you could do. That's not your fault.
What should I have done?
You tried everything.
Are you sure? Yes, I did everything I could. You're right. What do you want to know?
Do you know his wife?
Mrs. Moore is a model resident. She always has something nice to say to the staff. And is the first to welcome new neighbors, too. A true lady.
Do you think she could have been having an affair?
She's a very respectable woman who loves her husband very much. I don't know what sick kind of world you live in.
And you would certainly not like to find out.
They had their ups and downs, just like any couple. The staff had noticed that she went to Costa Rica fairly often without her husband.
Was she thinking of leaving him?
Not at all. Just the opposite. She begged him to spend more time with her and their daughter.
Do you think anyone could have been so angry with her that they could have taken it out on her husband?
Oh, no. I don't think so. It's true that lots of people could have been jealous of her. But not to that point.
Do you know where she is?
Mr. Moore told me she'd gone to their home in Costa Rica. She goes there pretty often. She's an architect, and she likes to work in her home country. She has family there.
Do you know his bodyguards?
Yeah, there's Jack, James, and Wu. But you won't hear me singing their praises.
Why not?
Oh, they're good at strutting around and acting tough when everything is going well. But where were they tonight? Can you tell me that? That was their job, right? They were paid to protect him.
Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
No. But believe you me, if I ever see them again, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind.
Did you know Mr. Moore well?
We weren't friends, if that's what you're asking. But we got to know each other. With time. He was a creature of habit. Since he worked late, he would often ask me for things at night. Newspaper, batteries, ice. I think he asked me for just about everything. I prided myself on always being able to get what he needed, no matter what time it was. You'd have thought he pretty much lived after dark.
Like his clients. Did Mr. Moore have many visitors?
For a man with his status, it was nothing surprising. But, well...
Yes?
His visitors mostly came in the middle of the night. I must admit, that's a little unusual.
That's what working for us is like.
He told me he had a lot of foreign clients, and he had to juggle different time zones. That's what working from home is like. He had colleagues over for late-night meetings, too. But since little June was born, not as many people came around.
That was wise. Did he have any enemies that you were aware of?
No. He was a very respectable man. No bad company or anything.
Except for us. Without any disrespect to the deceased, were you aware of any extramarital affairs he may have had?
Mr. Moore was a good man. He would never have disrespected his wife, or even contemplated it, I'm sure.
She could have been okay with it. There were no young women coming and going.
That's a very inappropriate question. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I imagine the girl left with her mother?
Not at all. It was the start of the school year, and Mrs. Moore left 2 weeks ago. I haven't seen her since Monday, when Mr. Moore took her to school on the first day. She must be staying with a friend. Poor little thing. Thank heaven she wasn't here.
Tell me about the evening again, please. What happened tonight?
Mr. Moore left with his 3 bodyguards earlier in the evening. One of them got in the car, and Mr. Moore came down around midnight.
And then?
They came back around 2 a.m. Mr. Moore was limping. He was leaning on one of his bodyguards, and he was bleeding.
Was he injured?
I told him I could call an ambulance or a doctor, but he didn't answer. I went closer to insist, but Wu told me they were in control of the situation, that it was no big deal. They went upstairs, and I saw drops of blood in front of the elevator. I told myself they were being unreasonable. What did those 2 goons know about it? So I called Mr. Moore on the internal line several times.
Did he pick up?
Not once. So I went upstairs and rang the doorbell, but nobody answered. So I went back down to the front desk, and I called you.
The lieutenant told me there was an access to the basement.
Yes, using the service elevator through the kitchen. You need a magnetic pass to use it. I gave the spare to your colleagues who wanted to go down there. I still have the original. Do you want it?
Please. Thank you for your statement.
You have to find out who did this, officer. Justice needs to be done for him. And for his family.
And we need to find out who's messing with us. That's what we're here for. You can count on us. Stick around in case we have more questions.
That was long. So... that's a police officer. Let me get rid of that.
Come on. It'll pass. Don't worry.
There are bloody prints on these bags.
I don't want to talk to the police officers. What's... oh, hold on. There's nothing there. Nothing here either. I feel like all this is going to be downstairs. Did I just come through here? I think I did. Oh. Right, I've done it that.
Moore's driver's license.
This is a guy. It's kind of dark. I can't really like see really where I'm going.
Why is the FBI interested in Moore?
His name came up in several financial investigations we're working on.
Oh, that's a shame. I can't drink his blood.
Huh. You managed to calm him down? I thought that would be impossible.
Yes, and he was able to answer a few questions.
This is going to be another thing where I get lost again.
What a mess.
I've never been in this part of the apartment before.
Oh, maybe there's something in here then.
Poems in Lydia's mother tongue. Bottle of disinfectant, obviously handled by someone who was bleeding. A drafting table. That must be Lydia's desk.
Can I not do anything on this? What's that?
Dad gave me a phone this morning for the first day of school. He surprised me, and I'm coming to see you tonight. Don't tell Abuelita, it'll be a surprise to her. And Dad's coming too. I can't wait to get there. XOXOXOXO.
Damn it, Lydia. I can't do it without you. If you could just see June. I can't tell anyone. I'm not gonna make it. I'm sorry. I apologize for everything. I should have left. The three of us should have gone. Stayed at Pura Vida the way you wanted. I'm so sorry for what they did to you. I'll always love you, Lydia. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Sure thing. I'm quitting after tonight.
Here we go.
The ghoul who was searching here was looking for something specific. Ugh, what a mess. glass. A Fortress security catalog. They install highly secure rooms. Nobody told me there would be a retainer here. What are you playing at?
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Don't mess with me. Who are you?
Calm down, Mr. Bazori. I meant no disrespect. I work for the council.
Why would the council have sent her without warning me?
Most of the time, they send me to clean up.
Are you behind this?
No, I got here after it happened.
What's that file you've got?
Oh, an account file. Have it. Here you go.
Okay. Let's see how much she knows. All right. What have you found?
Oh, I'm a little embarrassed. I'm not really allowed to talk about my missions.
I want to see if this works, because I'm curious. Fuck's sake. Oh, it worked.
I don't have time for this. Give me what you have.
What I've got. Of course, sir. Here. That's everything.
You made the right choice. Tell me exactly what they asked you to do.
I got a message at 2:20 telling me to go to this address. I was supposed to pick up more and some financial documents. After that, I was supposed to wait for further instructions.
Read the message you received.
I don't have that phone with me. Too risky.
Well?
I hope I'm not going to have any trouble.
But there's no point in having two of us here. You're going to go home now.
Very well, Mr. Bazori.
Well, that was fun. That was one person ticked off that list. But I don't know why that purple is flashing. Can I just... Does that mean I need to eat someone? What's through here? Ah, no, that's where I came, so I want to go over this way if I can. Oh, here I can.
Portfolios of old shares. A Boston manufacturer's files. This is where I met Moore for the first time.
Son of a bitch wasn't messing around. Have you seen all that cash?
The mayor's deeds.
Officer Baker. Can I help you?
Were you the first person to arrive at the scene of the crime?
Yes, sir. My partner and I were the first to get here.
Just tell me about it.
We got the call around 2:20. The caretaker had called because a resident was injured. It took us about 20 minutes to get here. The poor guy was in a panic. He told us he'd seen one of the tenants, Jason Moore, enter the building, and he looked hurt. He was being held up by his 2 bodyguards, and he was bleeding a lot.
Did he see the wound?
Yeah, he said the victim was holding his right hip. So I went upstairs with the caretaker. We saw blood in the elevator and on the landing. I rang the doorbell, but nobody answered, so the caretaker opened the door. I identified myself. There were traces of blood leading down the hall away from the entrance, and just after that, I found the decapitated body.
Did your partner come with you?
No, he stayed in the foyer to secure the entrance to the building.
Did you touch the body?
No. There was nothing I could do to help him, so I secured the scene. I put my gloves on to take his ID out of his jacket pocket so we could identify him. Then I called it in.
Where was the caretaker during that time?
I told him not to come inside, but he followed me. When he saw the corpse, he was really shaken. He wouldn't let go of me.
Then what did you do?
I called for backup. They told me that forensics would get here as soon as they could. They were out at another case. That was their top priority.
After that?
I secured the entrance to the apartment. After that, I searched the ground floor. There was nobody around. But from the looks of things, somebody searched the apartment. When Sergeant Lehane got here, she took care of upstairs. It's a good thing, too, because it took everyone else another 15 minutes to get here. She didn't find anyone there.
So there's no sign of the family, then?
Nothing. The place is empty.
Any leads on what happened before that? When Moore got here, he was injured, right?
We're on it. We're still piecing together a timeline. I wonder if this case is connected to the massacre downtown. But what I just don't understand is, where was he going?
What do you mean?
Well, in Moore's bedroom, there's a suitcase that's packed, and an outfit laid out on the bed. Like he was going to get dressed.
And?
But he didn't get dressed. There were no clothes for his wife or daughter either. If you ask me, he was going to leave alone.
If you remember anything else, let me know.
Of course.
Okay, right, I've been recording for a long time now, so I think I'm gonna leave it here. Hopefully in, what's that? Hopefully in the next one we can get past this bit and hopefully some action might actually occur, because I'm looking forward to seeing where this game goes, I'm quite honest, and I wish I could suck his blood. I'm not going to lie. But anyway, I shall see you in the next part. Bye!